A former South Carolina attorney, Alex Murdaugh, admitted to stealing millions of dollars while on the stand during his cross-examination today. Prosecutors say the disbarred lawyer murdered his wife and son at the dog kennels on their estate in 2021. They've argued Murdaugh killed his family members to distract from his financial misconduct, and they asked him about that during cross-examination.
You wouldn't agree with me that in 2019 alone you stole about $3.7 million?
No, I think that's correct.
All right, and would you agree with me though that figure in 2019 was generally higher than any other year that you've been stealing since 2011?
In any year, sure, I'd agree with that.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about overall, the whole cycle. But
right.
Yeah, I would agree that in 2019, I stole more money than any other year.
Prosecutors began asking him questions about financial trouble and his theft of clients' money yesterday. Also, while on the stand Thursday, Murdaugh said he did not shoot his wife or son, but he did admit lying to investigators about being at the kennel the night of the murders. He said he lied because of paranoid thinking from his drug use. We spoke with local attorney Joe Veenstra about the trial. News 19's Colton Emsweiler had that conversation. And Colton, what did he tell you?
Well, attention-getting doesn't even begin to describe it, Dave. This trial has been what he calls clickbait. Joseph Veenstra, as you just said, with Johns, Flaherty, and Collins, says Alex Murdaugh taking the stand works in his favor since jurors are often curious and think a guilty man might try to avoid speaking. Of course, the prosecution is benefiting from the defendant's inconsistencies and other acts like the financial crimes and drug use. But no matter how strong their case is, the verdict has to be unanimous.
If the defense is able to convince one juror that he's not guilty or that the state didn't prove it beyond reasonable doubt, then there would be a hung jury and there'd be a mistrial, and the state could choose whether to prosecute it again or not.
And should all 12 jurors side with the defense, then it will result in a not guilty plea, or verdict, I should say, meaning that Alex Murdaugh would be a free man, at least when it comes to those murder charges. And that's because of double jeopardy, Dave, something when someone is found to be innocent cannot be tried again for the same crimes after the fact.
All right, Colton, thanks very much. Murdaugh once again maintains he would never kill his wife and son.